Hello and welcome. If you grew up like I did watching Creature Double Feature on Saturday mornings on Channel 56, this is going to be just like that. Since I recorded this video, but something happened to my audio, so we are dubbing it in. This is a great little series for chest opening and spinal mobility. I'm glad you're joining me today. If you've been doing lots of sitting or working forward in front of you, this is a great little series. We are going to start lying down on our backs, just tuning into your body, center of the back of the head on the floor. If your chin is popped up, just place a little folded towel or pillow under the back of your head to keep the back of your neck long, collarbones wide. Feel the pelvis resting on the back of the mat and soles of the feet on the mat. So you're going to keep everything comfortable today and just do what works for you, reaching your arms out into a T position. You'll bring both legs over to one side, the hope and the dream here, bringing the bottom leg all the way down to the mat, squeezing the top leg down to the bottom leg. If you're tight here, you won't be able to get the legs down, so you might need to slide that left arm down towards your hips, towards the base of the mat, or even rest a hand on your hip and let that opposite shoulder come up off the floor. We're going to return back to center and bring both legs over to the opposite side. The hope and the dream again. Bottom leg rests on the floor, top leg rests on bottom leg, soles of feet free of the mat. We'd like to keep the right arm stretching out to the side, but you might need to release the arm down towards the foot of the mat or onto your belly if you're tight. Coming back to center, bring the legs over to the right side, center, and left. Maybe inhaling to the center, exhaling to the side. Don't worry too much about the breathing. Just be sure not to hold your breath. You can either flow through this with me, or if it feels nice and you just want to hang out and stretch, that's another option. Coming back to center, we're going to step the feet mat distance apart, which is wider than hip distance. So be sure to bring the knees wide, let the knees open. We'll take both legs over to the right side. The hope and the dream here. The right leg comes all the way down to the floor. Left knee stretches towards the floor. It won't touch the floor. Soles of the feet are free of the mat. You may again need to slide the arms down lower. Bring a hand on your belly. Back to center and over to the left side. Maybe inhaling back to center. Exhaling legs to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhaling legs to the right. I did that wrong again. Just keep on going side to side. Again, you can move a little faster, a little slower. You can hang out and enjoy the stretch. Just be sure to do what works for your body. Keep it comfortable. The flow is nice to really lubricate the joint surfaces. Hanging out is nice for lengthening. You're going to bring your feet hip distance apart, cross right ankle over left thigh, and press that right knee away. Flexing the right foot. I'm going to inhale, and on the exhale, bring the legs over to the left side. The hope and the dream. Left leg comes flat onto the floor. Right foot is flat on the floor. Pressing the right knee away. Again, lowering the arm down to the foot of your mat or towards your belly if you need to release the shoulder. Coming back to center, and we'll just go back over to the left side again. Back to center and over to the left again. We'll do about 5 of these. Finding what works for your body today. Every day may be different, and that is fine. You can, again, move a little slower or a little quicker. One more time here. Coming back to center, uncross the legs. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Press the left knee away, foot is flexed, and we'll roll to the right side. Right leg comes to the floor, left sole of the foot flat on the floor. That's the hope and the dream. Slide the arm down, hand on your belly if you need to release the shoulder. Coming back to center. We'll roll back to the right side again. So on this one, we're just going to the same side 5 times. We're not alternating with this version of the stretch. Nice. Again, you can go slower, faster, just hang out and do one on each side. Find what works for you today. And then we'll come back to center, uncross the ankles, and you're going to take a small Pilates ball or a small children's kickball. Nothing hard like a soccer ball or a basketball. You want it kind of soft. It's going to go just about at your bra strap. It may be a little above or a little below. You have to sort of find the sweet spot, what works for you. You'll interlace your fingers, hands behind your head. Index fingers run across the base of the hair. Thumbs point down along the sides of the neck to feel the length. Swing the elbows forward just a little bit, and we're going to support the head here as we inhale and let the thoracic spine, so bra strap and above, extend over the ball. Exhale, curling back up. Inhale, extending over the ball, keeping the lower back, the lumbar spine stable. So you're not creating a big arch in the low back. This is really about opening the bra strap and above, finding a little thoracic extension. We don't have a lot there, but we tend to get stuck forward. It's an inhale, extend over just to where you can. Exhale, curl back up. Head is supported. Don't let your chin go flying up and the back of your head hitting the back of your body. We're going to change this up and extend over to the right side and then curl back up to center. So from bra strap and above, curling over to the right side as if you're trying to touch the elbow to the floor, not by flopping the elbow around, but again by extending and rotating through the thoracic spine. Yes. Again, don't worry about the breath being backwards, just don't hold your breath. We'll switch to the left side, extend over to the left, curling back up. This might be easier or harder. Just notice, don't judge. Notice if your legs are holding their ground or if they are wandering off a little bit here. So the goal is for them to hold their ground. One last time. And then you're going to come on up to hands and knees. So however that works for you, you could roll onto your side. You can roll up into sitting if that works for your spine. We're going to come into a tabletop position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Front of the shins press into the floor, palms press into the floor, middle finger straight ahead. Your alternate here is to come onto your fist, thumbs forward, or forearms, shoulders over elbows. Find what's comfortable. Either way, nice long spine, head in line with spine, it's not falling off, but your gaze is towards the floor, not tipping the chin up to look up the wall. All right, arms push the floor away, legs, knees, shins, feet push the floor away. We're going to exhale, round, curl, tailbone under, get a good look at your belly button as you press the lower back up to the ceiling. Inhale, roll the pelvis forward, lift the chest, bringing your breastbone up, up, up. So we're really trying to find thoracic extension and not bumping the back of our heads into our bodies. Exhale, round. If you had a spotlight on the front of your breastbone, you'd be trying to aim it at your pubic bone. Inhale, arch, and you're going to bring that spotlight up the wall. Exhale, round. Inhale to arch. Just articulating the spine, arms and legs, again, strongly pushing the floor away. Coming back to a middle position, somewhere that you're in good posture, so nice long spine. Head in line with spine, forearms or palms press the floor away, shins press the floor away. On an exhale, think about connecting the hip bones. You'll take your left hand, palm up under your chest, slide the left arm across, coming down to the elbow and maybe the head and shoulder. This should not feel like a headstand. The weight is in the legs. Just go as far as you comfortably can. Nice stretch here. We're going to rotate back through. Bring the left hand up towards the ceiling, gaze up towards the ceiling. Palm comes under chest, reach across, coming down to shoulder and maybe head. Rotating back through, hand reaches to the ceiling as you gaze up to the ceiling. Weight is on the legs. The standing arm or the right arm does have to bend as you reach across. Keep it comfortable. You've got what you've got. Depending where you're tight, you could feel this anywhere. We'll just do about 5 and switch hands. So square yourself off again. Right palm comes onto the floor. Right hand palm up under the chest. We'll slide that right hand across, coming down to elbow and shoulder and head. Pull the arm back through, rotate around, look up to the ceiling, reach the arm up. So we're reaching across and then rotating around and looking up towards the ceiling. Noticing any differences or similarities from side to side. Keep it comfortable. Find what works for you today. Again, it's not a headstand or a shoulder stand. That is the last one, just a little modification. If being on wrist or fist didn't work for you, come onto your forearms, place one hand behind your head, and you'll turn, bringing your elbow to the mat, and then rotate around, try to look to the ceiling, bringing the elbow up. So it's not about flapping your arms around. You're really trying to rotate the chest towards one direction or another.